What makes us different to, we have the Christians, we have the Jews. We are here once a week for our most revered Salah of the week, which is the Jumu'ah Salah. The Christian goes Sundays to church once a week. The Jews, they go to synagogue every Saturday. So we all have our weekly facility, our weekly religious obligation. But what makes us different? We have a very big difference. One of the pillars of Islam is that we are obligated to communicate with our Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, 5 times a day. Obviously, these are the 5 salah that I'm referring to. And with Allah's greatest of wisdoms, which many things we simply cannot comprehend, look at the times that these salahs are placed in our lives. One of the main subjects I want to speak to you about today is how to schedule our lives around the salah times which Allah Ta'ala has prescribed upon us, rather than us fitting the salah within our day, which is not what we're supposed to be doing. If you start with Fajr Salah, for example, early in the morning, you know what they say, the early bird catches the worm. And many of us, we are in a habit. We're in a habit of waking up for Fajr Salah. And after Fajr Salah, you know as well as I know, our minds are at its freshest. You see the Hifz boys going to the classrooms. You see us doing a lot of work which we can actually do, which we cannot do during the day. In fact, a lot of us will take 1 hour to do the work which we will never be able to even achieve given the other hours in a day, the other 7 or 6 hours in a day that you're going to be working. That's how much work we can do early in the morning. So what do you do after Fajr Salah? You have to wake up for Fajr Salah. It's compulsory on us to wake up for Fajr Salah. You wake up for Fajr Salah. After Fajr Salah, you catch up with your Quran reading, which is very important, extremely important. And after that, you do some exercises, or you go on with your day. You put down your to-do list, what you need to do for the day. You start thinking of certain things. Hey, you know what, that guy hasn't paid me. Let me make a note of it. Let me send a message to so-and-so to go and collect this item or to deliver this item. Whatever it is. That time of the morning is, your mind is at its freshest, and you can actually begin to write down and do a lot of the work. Then you prepare for work, you have your breakfast, and you go to work. Whether you have a shop, whether you have office, whatever it is, whether you're working for someone, you go to work. Now there's a very big gap between the time that you start working and the next salah, which is Zuhr Salah. See how Allah Ta'ala works this. It is sunnah to sleep a little bit. Qaylullah. Before Zuhr Salah. A lot of us, we call it power nap. Why? Why is it sunnah? There's so many hours, especially from the Fajr Salah to the Zuhr Salah, that your mind needs to refresh itself. And which is the best way to refresh your mind? To refresh your mind is not by scrolling through social media. No. You need to take your nap, a few minutes nap, even if it's 15 minutes. That 15-minute nap makes a huge difference to your mindset. You will refresh your mind. And after you refresh your mind, you pray your Zuhr Salah. Right in time, as Allah Ta'ala has prescribed it. You pray your Zuhr Salah. After your Zuhr Salah, you need to revitalize your body. Eat some food. Not in Ramadan, please. But eat some food. And re-energize yourself so you can go back to work. Because now you're bracing yourself for another long period, which is from Zuhr to Asr is a few hours. And look at how Allah Ta'ala has placed the Asr Salah as well. Towards the end of the day, your mind is already boggled again because a few hours you doing the second part. Now it's time to go home because Asr Salah normally is the time that you close up shop or you leave the office, you beat the traffic and you go home. But before you go home, obviously you go and pray your Asr Salah. And in your Asr Salah, you are calming yourself down. You are separating the work that you did for the dunya and now family time. You're at home. At home is family time. They need you as much as the work needs you. You come home. You help with the chores. You help with the kids, their homework. You help set the table. If you are an avid cook, you help the wife cook. Whatever it may be. But it's family time. Put your phone away. Put your phone away and do your family duties. Before you know it, between Asr and Maghrib is a very short time. If you have a little bit of time to pray Quran, you pray your Quran. Not a problem. Then you go for Maghrib Salah. Once again, look at Allah Ta'ala's wisdom. What happens in this particular masjid or musalla, Maghrib time? What happens? It's full. It's always full. Why is it that Maghrib time is always full? The whole community gets together. Because we know the time prescribed for Maghrib is not like Zuhr, where you can either read it at 12:30 or 1 o'clock or 1:30 if you miss or whatever it may be. Maghrib time, everybody is here together. And look at Allah Ta'ala's wisdom once again. The community is here together. And what does Islam teach us? Islam teaches us to support the community. So you are here, you're praying your Maghrib Salah, you're on your way out. And you see Yaqub Bhai, he's a plumber. You remember you got a tap leaking. Yaqub Bhai, please come tomorrow and come and fix my tap. You're getting in your car, you forgot your car is smoking, it needs a service. You go to Ahmed Bhai, Ahmed Bhai, please, you know what, can I bring my car for you tomorrow for the service? When can I book it in? Or whatever it may be. Networking. The community works together. Allah Ta'ala uses the facility of the masjid in order for you to build the community. That's why we have, whenever there's a masjid, a central, we have a Jumu'ah masjid in every location. Whenever you have a masjid, you will find lots of Muslims buying houses or building houses around the masjid. You guys have experienced it over here. So now you have community which is getting together and you're building and you're creating this bond with the community. But don't take too much time in building this bond with the community because you need to rush off home to build the bond and to strengthen the bond with your family and your children. They need their father. You are there at home. It's after Maghrib Salah. Sit down and have dinner with them. Put your phone away. There's no need to have your phone on a dinner table. Strengthen your bond with your children. If they are becoming Hafiz, listen to their door or whatever it may be. Do their homework together. If they're small, bath them. Help the wife. It's sunnah to help in the home. Once again, short time between Maghrib and Isha. You go for Isha. Take the children with you. They must know Isha is compulsory. Whether you're tired or not, it makes no difference. You've got to go for Isha Salah. You go for Isha. You come back, put the kids off to bed. It's a relaxed time. But look at this. Look at this. In all the rakats, in all the Salah, Isha Salah has 17 rakats. And what does Salah do to you? What does Salah do to your body? Salah rests your mind. It rests your body. Allah Ta'ala has prescribed upon you 17 rakat as in the last Salah, so your body can calm down before you can sleep. So yes, we always want to pray our faraz and our sunnah and our witr and whoop, you're gone. But those extra salahs, those extra nafil salah and nawafil, there's a reason why Allah Ta'ala has given you those salah to pray. There's a reason. It's not just there to fill in the blanks. So you pray your 17th rakat salah. You got nowhere else to go. That soccer is not helping you. That TV is not helping you. But your salah is what's going to help you in the akhirah. Your salah is what's going to help you as a person. Because the Quran says that what is salah? Salah will improve your akhlaq. Salah will bring you closer to Allah. And how is that? How is salah improving your akhlaq? Look, whenever you get a phone call, what do? Before you press the green button, you seclude yourself someplace where if it's very noisy, you go one place and you answer the call, and you can speak nicely to the person. Whoever it is, a client, your wife, whoever it is. Nobody wants to speak on the phone in a noisy environment. So you will seclude yourself and you want to speak to that person on the phone. Allah Ta'ala has prescribed upon you, as I mentioned earlier, that you will need to communicate. You will need to call Allah Ta'ala 5 times a day. And how do you call Allah Ta'ala 5 times a day? You are standing for salah during the prescribed times which I've just mentioned. You're lifting your hands up, takbir al-tahrima. What is takbir al-tahrima? You are saying, this sign, this action that you are doing is so powerful. Because what you are doing is you are saying, whatever is in front of me, this whole dunya that's in front of me, I'm taking it and I'm throwing it behind me. I'm throwing it behind me. Why am I throwing it behind me? Because I want to start communicating with Allah Ta'ala. Before I press the green button, this is my green button. I'm pressing the green button and I'm communicating with Allah Ta'ala. I'm making dua to Allah Ta'ala. I'm asking Allah Ta'ala for certain things and showing gratitude, because as soon as you finish your salah, you raise your hand and you make dua. And what do they say? When you raise your hand and you make dua after salah is one of the times that your dua will be accepted. So this salah is extremely, extremely important. We've ascertained that. Now, we are all weak. We are human beings. We are very weak. We have a lot of work. We have lots of commitments. We've got school fees to pay. We've got rent to pay. We've got this, petrol, everything. We need to work. We need to work. And in our attempt to go to work, what this whole bayan is about, is that we try and schedule salah in between our day. And that's what I'm saying is wrong. You need to schedule your work in between the salah prescribed times. That's what you need to do. How do we achieve that? Look at how Allah Ta'ala's wisdom works again. I asked you earlier, what makes us different to the Christians and the Jews? We have our Friday Salah. They have the synagogue Saturday. They have the church on Sunday. What makes us different? You tell me one religion where for 1 month you've got to put your body under rigorous sessions for you to fast in 1 month for Reformation. For Reformation. Allah Ta'ala has made it farz upon us as Muslims to reform ourselves, to become better people, so we're not misguided. Once a year, 1 month out of 12 months, which is a lot. It's a lot. 1 month out of 12 months, Allah Ta'ala is telling us, you are Muslims. You will fast and you will reform yourself. And how do you reform yourself? You know what your bad habits are. I'm not here to tell you what your bad habits are. Your wife can't tell you what your bad habits are. Your children won't tell you what your bad habits are. You know yourself what your bad habits are. We are all educated. We are all have been to madrasa. We all read the kitabs. We all listen on YouTube to the muftis and everybody. We all sitting here listening to the bayans of the Maulana shouting at you week in and week out. We all know what's wrong with us. How do we fix this problem? Just like how you have your New Year's resolutions. New Year's resolutions, you're saying, oh, you know what? This year, I must upgrade my car. This year, hey, that bathroom day is old, man. I need to retile it. That's your New Year's resolution. We as Muslims, we have our Ramadan resolutions. Beginning of Ramadan, we need to make clear intentions. What's our clear intentions? You know what? I'm smoking 2 packs a day. I need to reduce it. Nobody is saying stop. Stop will come gradually. Nobody is Superman. Nobody is superhuman to go and stop immediately. So you gradually start. Say, you know what? From 2 packs, inshallah, I will try and bring it down to 1 pack. Wife, please just remind me. If you see me finishing the one pack and I'm grabbing my second pack, just remind me of my new Ramadan resolution, please. Another resolution, example. Hey, I'm going to stop swearing at my staff members. I'd rather show them properly, teach them, instead of swearing them because they didn't do the job properly. Why they didn't do the job properly? You're not going to say that I didn't teach him, or I didn't train him adequately. You're going to say this the boo, and start swearing him and everything else. Make a resolution. We are Muslims. We're supposed to be leading by example. Make a resolution. I'm going to stop swearing. And tell your kid, listen, if you hear me swear, just remind me, please. It's my Ramadan resolution. And inshallah, in this 1 month, all these bad habits will go away. And the good habits will come. Because why? Now you're going to wonder about what I just said, about including your day and fit your day around the salah times. Around the salah times. And inshallah, you have 30 days to do it. Okay, less 5 days, 6 days. But you have many more weeks now to start training yourself to come and pray Ramadan time. Yes, you're going to have another Mulana is going to say, Alhamdulillah, during Ramadan, the masjids are full. Fajr is, instead of having 2 lines, you got 6 lines. Alhamdulillah. But if you are training yourself, like the army trains, they say, Sergeant, 6 o'clock in the morning, they burst into the soldiers' rooms and they say, come, let's go. Within 1 minute, they have to put 2 minutes or whatever, they have to put the boots on, put everything, no brush teeth, nothing. They're standing on a line. Outside, they're standing on a line. Then they're doing their right, left. Look at us. From young, from 6 years old, from 8 years old, what are we doing? We're coming here, what do we stand here? What do we do here? Look at the discipline, Allah Ta'ala's greatest wisdom. Look at the discipline Allah Ta'ala is teaching us. We're standing in a line here. Look at that discipline. The soldiers have to learn it. We already know it. From the age of 6 and 8, we're in a line. The muezzin reads the iqamah. Within 30 seconds, we're in our line. The soldiers can't beat us to it. We're in a line and be quiet. We're presenting ourselves to Allah. We've answered Allah's call. Or we've made the call to Allah. Is everything coming into place? Do you understand what I'm saying? So you got 30 days now. You are reforming yourself, alhamdulillah. You've come early for Jumu'ah. You've come for Fajr, Zuhr, Asr, Maghrib, Isha. What stops you from carrying on what you're doing now? After Ramadan, what stops you? To obey the command of Allah of 5 times salah a day. And what that is benefiting you? You're getting closer to Allah, you're getting to be a better person, you're going to be a better husband, a better father, a better boss, a better neighbor, a better friend. You're benefiting. Not your neighbor, he's also benefiting. You're swearing at him less. So what stops you? Inshallah, I've run out of time. Inshallah, make intention. Make intention that it's Ramadan again. Some people are with us, some people are not. May Allah Ta'ala give us long and healthy life. Until the next year as well, to go see the Ramadan next year and then judge ourselves. Make notes of what we've achieved this year and improve it next year. This year, we managed to cut down to 1 pack a day. Next year is going to be 0 packs. Because for 1 year you've done 1 pack, now you're starting with 0 packs. Inshallah. May Allah Ta'ala make it easy for us. And may Allah Ta'ala keep our masjids full even after Ramadan, inshallah.